In my last video, I showcased the top 11 best first-person shooter games, and it got me thinking, not everyone is a fan of FPS games. Some of you prefer the immersive experience of third-person shooters, where you can see your character in action, right? That's why I thought, why not cover third-person shooters too? So here we are. In this video, I'm going to show you 11 of the coolest TPS games you can play on your phone. Some games are brand new, some are old, and some are so fresh they're not even out yet. So, without further ado, let's get started with the video. Starting from number 11, we have Rage Effect Mobile. Even though it's still in beta, but you can download and jump into the action on your mobile device right now. The game is developed by Golden Studios, an Indian indie game developer. What's cool about this game is that it offers both third-person perspective and first-person perspective modes, giving you the freedom to play how you like. The gameplay is intense, and the graphics are not exceptional but acceptable. But what I like about this game is its movements. The movements in this game are very funny and unique, adding a fresh twist to the gameplay. The game looks fun, so give this game a try. Coming in at number 10, we have Wall of Insanity, a horror third-person shooter game with some survival elements. The game isn't that scary, but yeah, the atmosphere is dark and somewhat creepy. In Wall of Insanity, you'll find yourself trapped in a creepy, abandoned asylum, surrounded by the undead and other terrifying creatures. Your goal is to survive as long as possible, scavenging for ammo and supplies while fighting off hordes of monsters. The gameplay is okay, and the graphics of this game is decent, but the core gameplay is all about action, shooting enemies. But the problem is, this game is paid, which might be a turnoff for some players. Even though the game is paid, but I saw some comments that this game is amazing. It's reminiscent of those PS2 games, so it seems like it might be worth it for $1. Coming in at number 9, we have Guns at Dawn, West Shooter. This game is a great fit for those who enjoy intense one-on-one duels, as its gameplay is heavily focused on 1v1 showdowns. If you're a fan of Western-themed shooters with a strong emphasis on competitive multiplayer, then Guns at Dawn might be the perfect game for you. Coming in at number 8, we have Lost Light. This game is a real standout, with absolutely stunning graphics. But it's not just about looks. The gameplay is equally impressive, with a level of polish and refinement that's rare in mobile games. Lost Light throws you into a desolate sci-fi future ravaged by the enigmatic Lost Light. This phenomenon isn't an energy source, but rather a disaster zone that has brought humanity to its knees. You take on the role of a mercenary in this harsh world, scraping by accepting missions from various factions. So, Lost Light is a decent game with an amazing graphics and gameplay. But remember one thing, if you die in this game, you will lose everything. Coming in at number 7, we have Compete, a third-person shooter battle royale game that's all about fast-paced action and intense competition. The gameplay is where Compete truly shines, with movement mechanics that are not only smooth but also hilarious, making it an enjoyable game to play. However, there's one major drawback: the graphics. For a 2024 game, the graphics quality is simply not acceptable. But despite this, Compete still has a lot of potential. If the developers can revamp the graphics, this game could become a top contender in the battle royale genre, giving even the most popular games a run for their money. For now, it's an okay third-person shooter with fun gameplay, but with some serious graphical improvements, it could be so much more. Coming in at number 6, we have T3 Arena, a multiplayer third-person shooter game that's specifically designed for mobile. T3 Arena is all about competitive team-based matches, with a variety of modes that will feel familiar to fans of games like Valorant. The gameplay is fast-paced and intense, with a strong focus on strategy and teamwork. With a range of playable characters, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles, overall, T3 Arena is a must-play for fans of competitive multiplayer games, and its mobile-exclusive design makes it a great option for gamers on the go. Coming in at number 5, we have Dead 4 Returns, a game that's been highly anticipated for a while now. To be honest, the wait has been a bit too long, and fans are getting restless. But judging by the trailer and gameplay previews, it's clear that the wait might just be worth it. Dead 4 Returns is a third-person multiplayer co-op zombie shooter game with a strong focus on storytelling, and it's built on the powerful Unreal Engine 4. This means we can expect a visually stunning game with smooth gameplay and impressive graphics. The game's developers have been working hard to deliver a top-notch gaming experience, and we can't wait to get our hands on it. If you're as excited as we are, you can pre-register for the game on TapTap right now, so let's hope this game will come soon.
A new road.
Coming in at number 4, we have Ashfall, a new third-person shooter, MMORPG, that's getting a lot of attention. The game takes place in a world that's been devastated by some kind of disaster, and you have to fight to survive. The gameplay looks really fun, with lots of action and fast-paced combat. We've seen some early footage, and the graphics look amazing. The characters, environments, and special effects all look really good. If you like playing games with lots of action and adventure, Ashfall might be just what you're looking for. With its exciting story, fast-paced gameplay, and great graphics, this game has a lot of potential. The release date of Ashfall mobile version was actually released globally in early access in August 2023, followed by a full release likely planned for later in 2024 according to various sources.
Since 1993. People's Republic of Mexico. New California Republic. Tracker Jack. Lost Claw Norman.
Coming in at number 3, we have Iron Desert, and this game is looking amazing. The gameplay is so fast-paced and action-packed, and the graphics are insane. Plus, it's a third-person shooter and a battle royale game all in one. The characters are really unique too. They're like furry animals, but they're also super cool and deadly. The best part is that the game is made on Unreal Engine 5, so you know it's going to look incredible. The bad news is that you'll need a pretty powerful phone to run it smoothly, which is tough for people with older devices. But honestly, you can't blame the developers for trying to make the game look so good. The game is not released yet, but you can pre-register on TapTap to be notified when the game launches for mobile. Coming in at number 2, we have Rogue Company Elite. If you're a PC gamer, you might already know that Rogue Company is one of the best third-person shooter games out there. That's rival Valorant. And now the mobile version of the game is finally coming, and it's called Rogue Company Elite. If you're familiar with the game, you know exactly what to expect. Fast-paced action, intense combat, and a whole lot of fun. The mobile version promises to deliver the same level of excitement and challenge as the PC version, and we can't wait to get our hands on it. Whether you're a fan of the original, or just looking for a new mobile shooter to sink your teeth into, Rogue Company Elite is definitely one to watch.
It happened in just a few weeks. Our own greed did us in. And before we knew it, the dollar flu spread like wildfire. A few weeks. That's how long it took for a civilization to collapse.
The governor of New York has asked for federal help as city services are collapsing.
Manhattan was being torn apart. So they locked it down. Or tried. But it was already too late.
The government is resorting to drastic measures to tackle the crisis.
That is why the president today has decided to invoke Directive 51.
So they finally activated us. The Strategic Homeland Division. An elite group of embedded agents. We are the last line of defense. And we will give our lives to save what remains.
Finally, at number 1, we have The Division Resurgence. This one has been highly anticipated, and for good reason. As a mobile spin-off of the popular Tom Clancy's The Division series, Resurgence promises to bring the same level of intensity and excitement to mobile devices. With its engaging storyline, massive open world, and co-op multiplayer gameplay, this game is shaping up to be a real showstopper. As a third-person shooter, The Division Resurgence is set to deliver a unique blend of exploration, combat, and strategy, all from a visceral and immersive third-person perspective. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to explore a post-apocalyptic New York City on the go? With its impressive graphics and promise of a seamless gaming experience, you can pre-register this game on Google Play Store. And that's it for today's video. If you liked this content, please consider subscribing to my channel for more Top 11 videos. We're getting close to 500 subscribers, and when we hit that mark, I'll make a special video just for you guys. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with my latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.